right, thank you for joining us this morning. Happy Sunday, everybody. We've got the lovely Tiana here practicing with us, so you can always take a look at her to see what we're doing, if that's the case. If you're just like, what are we talking about right now? Once again, if you want, you can get your playlist ready. You could start at any time with the flow class. It's not imperative that we all start at the exact same moment in time. My username is dafrooz on Spotify, AFROOZ, and the playlist is dafrooz May 20 Flow 1 or June 20. I can't remember if I changed it. I don't think I did. I think it's May 20 Flow 1. So any music, no music, whatever you want, it's your practice today. And we'll get started laying on our backs, coming into your Shavasana. Letting your heels separate, your arms can open up, coming away from your body. And just start to settle into your breath here. Maybe as you're laying here, you're just enjoying this nice, kind of perfect morning, this gorgeous weather we've had the last couple of days. It's the last week of spring before our summer solstice. Just so you let yourself find a comfortable, happy space. And now we'll shift our awareness back to our breath. And all together, we'll empty the air from our lungs. Seal your lips. Take a nice long inhale through your nose. Open mouth, slowly exhale. Now seal your lips. Inhale. Breathe into the low belly, the space below your belly button. Open mouth, exhale. Seal your lips. Inhale, breathe into your middle belly, space above your belly button. Open mouth, exhale. Seal your lips. Inhale, fill up your chest with this breath. Feel your ribs expand. Open mouth, exhale. Seal your lips. Inhale, feel your whole belly and chest. Feel everything rise. Open mouth, release. Now seal your lips. Inhale, fill your whole body up with this breath. Your ankles, your knees, your shoulders. Holding at the top. Sip in just one tiny bit more air. Exhale, get all the way empty. Use your diaphragm and force the air out. Now seal your lips to inhale. Keep your lips sealed for your exhale, finding your Ujjayi breath. Start to tuck your chin slightly. Feel a little constriction in the back of your throat. Start to hear your breath here. Don't be shy, you're at home. Really hear your breath this morning. Maintaining this breath throughout your practice today. Try to come back to it over and over and again. Now we'll shift your awareness to your extremities. Start to wriggle your fingers and toes. Turn your head side to side. Maybe you rotate your thighs inwards and outwards. And inhale, find your long body stretch. Reach your arms overhead, point your toes. Exhale, let your arms come out to a T. Now inhale, bend your knees, slide your heels in towards your seat. And exhale, easy twist, let your knees fall to your right. Stack one hip on top of the other here. Maybe you gaze towards your left hand. Inhale, pull your knees back through center. And exhale, let your knees fall to your left. Realigning your hips. Maybe gaze goes towards your right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, pull your knees into your chest, gripping around your legs. You can start to give yourself a little back massage here. And then when you're ready, start to rock and roll up and down the length of your spine, rocking yourself all the way up to your seat. Crossing your legs here. We'll inhale, arms overhead. Then exhale, fold forward, plant your palms, and rock into tabletop pose. You can just rock right over your knees and stack your shoulders over wrists, hips over your knees, find a neutral spine. Now draw your belly in. Maintain this engagement. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, cat, lift your spine, look towards your belly button. Inhale, cow, roll your tailbone up. Exhale, cat, roll your tailbone down. One more time, inhale, cow, really lift your chest. Exhale, cat, lift your shoulders higher. Inhale, tabletop pose. Now sweeping your right arm high, pause at the top. You can roll out the right wrist. Maybe you take a couple of full arm circles. And inhale the right arm high. And exhale, thread the needle, reach the right arm under the body, rest on your right shoulder. Now left arm can take a half bind. Maybe you crawl it forward to the front of your mat. Bring your left hand back towards your face. And inhale, unwind, right arm high. Exhale, tabletop pose. Now inhale, left arm high, pause at the top. Take your wrist rotation, maybe your arm circles. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, thread the needle, left arm reaches through this time. Pick any arm variation you'd like. Bring your right hand back by your face. Inhale, unwind, left arm high. Exhale, tabletop pose. Now finding your alignment here again. We'll extend the right leg long behind you. And optional to inhale, reach the left arm forward towards the mirror. Moving into spinal balance, let's inhale, lengthen and stretch. Exhale, pull elbow to knee, cat your spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl in, knee and elbow touch. Now take over your breath, your movement. With every inhale you lengthen, and with every exhale you curl in. Move with intention here. One more round, we'll meet in tabletop pose. Now we'll extend the left leg long, optional to reach the right arm forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, knee to nose, draw it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Once again, you take over here, breath to posture. Using control, really already starting to build up warmth in your core. One more time through. We'll meet in tabletop pose. Now curling your toes under in tabletop. On your inhale, you'll lift your knees 1 or 2 inches, find a tabletop hover. Now soften your elbows, draw your bellies in, maybe even press up more through your shoulders. Take one big inhale, exhale, downward dog. Lift your hips and then melt your heels down. Really pedal out your heels here this first round. Maybe even deeply bend into your knees. Making this feel nice this morning. Coming back to that happy feeling. We'll inhale, right toes high, 3-legged dog. Pause here maybe to roll out your ankle. Maybe even bend the right knee and look under your right shoulder. One more breath in to lengthen. Exhale, step your right foot forward for low lunge and come down to your left knee. Inhale, crescent moon, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, half splits. Pull your hips back, stack your hips over your left knee, and your forehead comes towards your shin. You can bend the right knee any amount you need to. Try to focus on a stomach and thigh connection. Pull your right hip back in space, left hip forward. Inhale, shift forward, come into your crescent moon, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, downward dog. Let your palms step your feet back. We'll inhale, left toes high, 3-legged dog. You can pause there to roll out your ankle or point and flex. Maybe bend the left knee. Inhale, left toes high. Exhale, low lunge, step your left foot forward. Come to your right knee. And inhale, crescent moon, sweep your arms up. Exhale, half splits. Stack your hips over your right knee. Left leg is long this time. Maybe you crawl the left foot a little forward. On your next inhale, shift forward, find crescent moon, sweep your arms up. Exhale, downward dog. Big breath in and downward dog. Open mouth, exhale, you let it out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hop, step, or float forward. Separate your feet hips width distance for ragdoll pose. Let your upper body just drape over your thighs. Grab opposite elbow with opposite hand. Maybe you sway left and right, or forward and back. Shake your head yes, and then no. Then release your grip. Slowly rolling up one vertebrae at a time, our head will come up last. Drawing hands to heart center, bring your feet together. Now roll the insides of your feet down, press them into the mat. Lift up on your kneecaps. Squeeze your glutes, draw your belly in. Inhale to lift your chest. Exhale, pull your elbows down, feel your shoulders lower. Now blink your eyes closed. Now this is where we will set our intention today if that's part of your practice. And I want you to try to come back to that feeling of serenity that you felt in the beginning, that peace. And try and use your breath to come back and recapture that feeling. Now all together we'll empty the air from our lungs. Seal your lips, take your biggest breath in yet. Open mouth, exhale, send out your intention, let it out. Releasing your palms by your side, blink your eyes open. And inhale, mountain pose. Reach your arms overhead, look up and breathe here. Now squeeze your chest and feel your pinkies rotate towards the front. Soften the shoulders slightly. One more breath in, reach your fingertips up. Yes, exhale, forward fold. Hands come through heart center, dive towards your mat. Maybe you pedal out your heels or knees here. Now we'll inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen the spine, hands come to thighs or shins. Press your tailbone back, reach the crown of your head forward. One more big breath in. Exhale, plant your palms, step back to your knees. And lower all the way to your belly. We'll inhale, baby cobra. Keep your hands under your shoulders, lift your chest. Now squeeze your knees and ankles closer. Maybe you pull your elbows back, your hands float off the mat. One more breath in. Exhale through tabletop, find downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Now we'll flow our Sun A. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hop, step, or float through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Ground through your heels to rise up. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back so you can lower all the way to your belly, however you get there. Now we'll inhale, cobra. This time press through your palms, lift your chest, but really squeeze your glutes to protect your low back. Exhale through tabletop, find downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hop, step, or float through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up, look up. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, kneeling plank. Coming down to your knees. We'll shift forward 2 inches here. Now lower halfway only, elbows back. This is our chaturanga. Now we'll inhale to cobra. Keep your hips off your mat, very nice. Exhale, downward dog. Curl your toes under, lift your hips. Nice, big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, you send it out. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, hop, step, or float through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now listening here, tighten your fingertips outside of your feet. Start to drop your seat into your invisible chair. Then inhale, arms up, chair pose. Now here, try to draw your belly in, make it a little more concave. Roll your tailbone towards the mat. See if you can wiggle your toes. Keep breathing through this hold. One more big breath in, press your hips back even deeper. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Plant your palms, step back, we're holding, set this up, feet or hips width distance. Press through your heels, lift your knees, squeeze your glutes, press through your shoulders. Gaze at the top edge of your mat, you are so strong. Take one big inhale here. Exhale, downward dog, let it go. Now inhale, right toes high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot between your hands. Now keep your back leg lifted and inhale, crescent lunge. Rise up, squeeze your glutes. Beautiful, Tiana. Now press your left heel back, lift your left knee an inch higher. Take a breath in here. Exhale, warrior 2, open to your left. Now spin your left heel down and your left toes point a little forward. Right heel is in alignment with the arch of your left foot. Reach your arms apart. Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep your right arm high. We'll stay for the exhale, reach your left arm down. One more inhale to reach up. Exhale, cartwheel to low lunge. Inhale, high plank, step back. Now option to come to kneeling plank here. Exhale, lower halfway down. Chaturanga, inhale, push up, high plank. Exhale, downward dog. Let it go. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, release heat. Inhale, left toes high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Keep your back knee lifted and inhale, crescent lunge. Squeeze your thighs, stay nice and strong. Everyone press through your right heel, lift the right knee. One big breath in here. Exhale, warrior two, open to your right. Adjust the alignment with your feet once again. Now this time try to pull your shoulder blades closer behind your back. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm high. We'll stay for the exhale, reach down. One more big inhale, reach up. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to low lunge. Inhale, high plank or kneeling plank. And exhale, lower halfway. Now inhale, upward dog, flip your toes, point them back, lift your chest. Exhale, downward dog. Breathing here. Now we just went through about 6 different options to take your flow, your chaturanga. For the rest of practice, I'm just going to cue chaturanga vinyasa, and you choose your own adventure. Big breath in, we'll flow our sun bee. Big breath out. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, hop, step, or float through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit back as low as you can, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold, hinge down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Let your palms step back in your choice. Take this from your knees, hold high planks. Add push-ups. Go straight to down dog, whatever you want here. Inhale, right toes high, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, big step through. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up, get strong. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, release and flow. Low lunge, step back. Eventually, one long exhale gets you all the way through that movement. Inhale, left toes high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two, open up, stay low in your front knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, release, low lunge to chaturanga. Nice control. Big breath in and down dog. Open mouth, exhale, you let it out. One more time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hop, step, or float through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sink as low as you can. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Maybe you try on a different option this time. Maybe add the push-up. Inhale, right toes high. Exhale, low lunge, step forward. Inhale to crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge to chaturanga. Don't worry if you still have to take 2 breaths. One day, you'll get that nice long 6-second exhale. Inhale, left toes high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up, stay strong. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge to chaturanga, your vinyasa. Big breath in here. Open mouth, exhale, send it out. And we'll inhale, look forward. Exhale, come on down to your knees. And we will take extended child's pose today. Let your knees open up and sink your hips back to your heels. Arms can crawl forward. If that just feels uncomfortable, you can bring your knees together for traditional child's pose. This month, The shape, the muscles we're working on are our adductors, the outer muscles of the thigh, muscles that lift the legs away from each other. So here it's nice, we're stretching them a little, opening our hip flexors. And I want you to come back to your Ujjayi breath. Start to hear your breath again, don't be shy. Now see if you can come back to your intention, capturing that feeling of serenity. Begin to deepen your breath. Now slowly shift back into tabletop pose. You can move slowly. Your hips might feel fragile or vulnerable after being open a little while here. And as you're ready, work your way back to downward dog. Maybe pedal out your heels again. And we'll inhale to look forward. Exhale, hop, step, or float through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, equal standing pose, hands to heart. Now breathing here, we'll shift the weight into the left foot. Inhale to lift the right heel off the mat. And exhale, tree pose. Open up the right knee and slide the right foot anywhere on your standing leg. So the inside of the right foot can come to your calf, your thigh can stay on the mat. Now find any arm position today. Maybe you take a little flow here, flowing through different arm movements. Just remembering trees are not static. They're always moving. Find your neutral gaze, bring your eyes forward. Bring your right knee forward, take a breath in. Exhale, release everything, shake out your standing leg. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, equal standing pose, hands to heart. We'll inhale to lift the left heel. Then exhale, tree pose, open your left knee. Bring the inside of your left foot anywhere against your right leg, but you must avoid your kneecap. Now once again, find your tree flow. It can look different from the first side. Start to shift your gaze forward. Then bring your left knee forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, let it out. Shake it all out. Now we'll inhale, arms overhead, mountain pose. Then exhale, eagle arms. Bring your right elbow under your left. Cross elbows under one another. You can cross at your wrists or just grab opposite hand to opposite shoulder. Now sink back into your chair seat. Now optional here to inhale, lift the right heel off the mat. Then exhale, maybe you pick up your right knee and cross it over your left for your full eagle. Your right toes can kickstand on the mat. Maybe one day you work towards wrapping them behind your left calf for the full bind. Find a steady gaze, keep breathing. One more big breath in. Exhale, slowly unwind. Come all the way back to your standing pose. Inhale, mountain pose, rise up. Exhale, eagle on the left, left elbow under right this time. Once again, find that arm variation that works for you. And sink back into your chair seat. Inhale to pick up your left heel. Exhale, maybe you cross the left knee over right. Maybe you stay right there. Find your eagle here. Remember to breathe. One more big breath in. Exhale, unwind. Come back to standing. One more standing shape. We'll inhale, one-legged mountain. Lift the right knee as you reach your arms up. Now exhale, figure four. Cross your right heel on top of your left knee, just above it. Now you can sink back to your chair seat here. Hands can stay lifted or at heart center, wherever you want to be. Now maybe you stay right here. Maybe you start to hinge forward. One day your hands will come down to touch the mat. If your hands come to the mat, you can play with bending and straightening through your left leg. And then as you're ready, slowly work your way up. Come out opposite of the way you went in. Beautiful. Shake it out. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Left knee lifts this time. Exhale, figure four. Cross the left knee over right. Sink back, hips go back. Once again, find your variation. Arms at heart or out. Maybe you hinge forward. Slowly work your way out opposite of the way you went in. Come up to standing, shake it all out at the top, letting it go. We'll inhale, arms overhead, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Lift your chest, goal post your arms. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Let your palms hop or step back. Take your flow. Big breath in here. Open mouth, exhale, let it out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hop, step, or float through. Last push here. We inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, release. Now inhale to chair pose, hips back, arms high. Now exhale, right arm back, open twist here in chair. Option to stay here, or maybe you come into twisting deeper, bring your left fingertips towards your foot. Open arm twist, your chest will start to drop. Right arm reaches high. We're breathing, strengthening our chest here. One more breath in. Exhale, forward fold, release. Now inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold and separate your feet hips width distance. We'll take gorilla pose. Shift the weight to your heels so you can slide your hands palms face up under your feet. When your toes come to your wrist crease, start to shift the weight forward, standing into your hands. On your inhale, lift your hips towards the ceiling, and on your exhale, bend your elbows, pull your chest towards the mat. Now with every inhale, you lift your hips higher, and with every exhale, you pull your chest a little deeper. Maybe one day you even lift your heels off the mat. All the weight comes into your hands. Shift the weight to your heels, release your grip. Maybe shake out your wrists. Toe heel your feet back to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, hips back, arms high. And exhale, open twist, left arm back. Now, option to stay here, or maybe you start to hinge down, right fingertips outside of your left foot for your open twist. You're breathing, you're stretching and strengthening. One more big breath in. Exhale, let it go, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, take a flow, chaturanga, your vinyasa. Maybe you skip it. Big breath in and down dog. Open mouth, exhale, release. Now we'll inhale, right toes high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step through low lunge. Now inhale, crescent lunge, rise up. And exhale, warrior two. Open to the side. Now we'll inhale, triangle, straighten your front leg, and let's bring the arms up overhead. So keep the right toes pointed towards the front edge of the mat, and the back foot is parallel to the back edge of the mat. Now I want you to really push through your legs. Here's where we're really activating, feeling our adductors. Bring your hands together, palms touch at the top. This is our modified triangle. Now we'll exhale, let the arms come out to a T. Now on your inhale, start to reach your right arm forward. Hinge at your hips, and then exhale, extended triangle. Very nice. Now it's okay here to soften the right knee. Everyone pull the left hip forward, try to roll it down a little. Now today, as a challenge, as our peak practice, I'll give you the option to come into your standing half moon. Now keep the right hand on the mat, or you can bring a water bottle, block, something under your right hand. Scoot your left foot in a little closer and start to stack your right hip over your right ankle. So you might really need to bend the right knee to come forward. And then we'll start to lift the left heel off the mat. Eventually the left leg lifts and the left leg comes out straight behind us. Beautiful. Your left hand can stay on your left hip if that feels more stable. Now you're really activating your left adductors here. This is a very challenging balanced posture. One more big breath in. Exhale, step back to your extended triangle. We'll inhale, reverse triangle, come all the way up. Sweep your right arm high, left arm down. Just like your reverse warrior. Right arm high, left arm reaches down your back leg. Exhale, low lunge. Bring your hands to frame your right foot. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, optional flow, or go straight to down dog. Nice, big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it out. Inhale, left toes high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, crescent lunge to rise up. Exhale, warrior two, open up to the right. Now we'll inhale, triangle, straighten your front leg and bring your arms overhead. Now keep the left toes forward. The right foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat. You can bring your palms to touch overhead. Really feel length. Now I want you to press equally into both feet. Feel the outer muscles working. Big breath in. Exhale, arms down to a T. Now inhale, start to hinge forward. Pull the left arm forward. And then exhale, extended triangle, tick-tock your arms here. You can keep a softness in the left knee and then start to roll your right hip forward. Bring your hips a little more square to the front of your mat. Now, once again, if you'd like, you can start to step the right foot in so you can bring the left knee, left hip over your left foot. Keep your left hand on the mat or a block or bottle, and then start to float your back leg. You are activating the adductors. Keep squeezing your glutes. Your right hand can be at right hip. Steady focus gaze. Beautiful, Tiana. One more big breath in here. Exhale, step back, pyramid or triangle pose rather. Inhale, reverse triangle, left arm high, right arm down. Exhale, low lunge, cartwheel through, bend the front knee. Inhale to your plank, and exhale, optional flow. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, come on down to your knees. So now this is our yogi playtime where we'll take our little inversion practice. And we always do crow. We're going to do crow again today. How do you feel about demonstrating? You good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, good. So I'll walk Tiana through it, and you can watch her if you want, and you're welcome to go right into it. So she's going to start out. You can see she's kind of in a crouch down position. We call that crouch and curl. And then you're going to bring your hands in front of your shoulders. Now, I like to turn my thumbs a little forward so that my elbows come closer together. And then you bend the elbows. The elbows become the ledge. They're your tabletop for stacking your body weight. So she'll start to shift the body weight forward, and notice here she's kind of just like a little bug, a little dead bug. And the knees are stacked on top of the triceps. Then you can work towards pulling your feet to fly your crow. Maybe you just focus on lifting your hips up as high as you can with elbows or with your knees touching your triceps. See if you can breathe. This is amazing. And you come out whenever you're ready. Maybe you play around a little with flying frog where your inner thighs rest onto your triceps. So you open them up wider. Yeah, just like that. So for some of us, this is a little bit more doable. You'll feel that deeper opening in your hips. And whenever you've had enough, we'll all meet in child's pose. And just start to come back to deepen your breath. On your next inhale, shift through tabletop and come all the way down to your belly. Opening up your arms to a T shape like airplane wings. Bring your chin forward. Inhale for half locust. Lift your arms and shoulders off the mat. Optional to float your heels and legs. Now everybody squeeze everything. Bring knees, heels together. Try to pull your shoulders closer. You're breathing. Press your hips down. One more big breath in, lift a half inch more. Exhale, release, bring your left ear to the mat. Hands come by your hips and palms face up. Slide your hands up under your shoulders. Press yourself up through tabletop. And then drop your hips to the left. Swing your legs around in front of you. Now moving into our seated forward fold, we'll walk the hips back 3 or 4 times. So literally walk yourself back on your seat towards the back of your mat. And everyone bend the knees, flex your feet. And inhale, arms overhead. Now exhale, pull your stomach to your thighs. And then reach for your feet in front of you. Bend your knees as much as you need to get that stomach and thigh connection. It's more important to do that because otherwise what happens is we put a lot of stress on the thoracic vertebrae, and that's not good for you. What that's going to do is actually lock you into a less flexible position. So having the support of the stomach on the thighs, eventually your body weight will straighten out your legs over time. On your next inhale, slowly roll back up. Now we'll bend the knees, slide your heels in, getting ready for boat pose. So you can bring your hands directly behind your thighs and lift your heels off the mat. Toes can stay touching if you want. Maybe you float your shins. Maybe your arms reach forward. Maybe legs even straight, arms open wide, V shape in your whole body. Find your fixed focal point. Breathe here. You are strong. One more big breath in. Exhale, lower down. Come all the way down to your back. Inhale, find a long body stretch. Reach your arms overhead, point your toes. And exhale to your reclined butterfly. Let your knees bend open, the heels will come together. It doesn't matter if your heels are close to your seat or far away. Do whatever feels good in your body. Find any arm position you like. On your next inhale, lift your knees, bring them into center. Then separate your feet hips width distance. Bring your hands by your hips, palms facing down. On your inhale, lift your hips for bridge pose. And really press through your heels here. See if you can wiggle your toes off your mat. Maybe you walk your shoulder blades a little closer together underneath your body. Everybody lift your chin towards your chest. Or lift your chest towards your chin, rather. And then lift your chin away from your chest. Maybe lift your gaze, look back a little. Take one more breath in here. Exhale, unwind one vertebrae at a time, come back to your mat. Picking up your right foot, cross your right ankle over your left knee. For your supine pigeon. Now you have the option to grab behind your left thigh and pull your knees to your chest. You can press into your right knee with your right elbow. Release the grip. Let your legs, feet return back to the mat. Now we'll pick up the left foot to cross it over the right knee. Optional to find the grip behind your right thigh, pulling knees closer to your chest. Release the grip here. Unwind your legs. Now slide your hands underneath your seat. And then lift your heels for legs up the wall. Now just find a place here between active and balance. You start to roll out your ankles. Point and flex your toes. Maybe even let your legs fall open into a V shape. Bringing your legs back together overhead. Bend the knees, let the feet return to the mat, and send both of your legs nice and long. You can release the hands from under your seat. Now we'll pull the right knee into the chest for our half wind removing pose. Today we'll stay here for a moment, so move the right thigh outside of your rib cage. With the grip around your shin, both hands around your shin, try to pull your right knee to your right shoulder. Keep both shoulders touching the mat here. Now staying here, just release the grip. Let your right arm open up to a T, and with your left hand, find a grip on the right ankle. And then we're going to straighten more through the right leg. So you can also grip the inside of the right foot here and press the right leg up towards the ceiling. Taking a breath in. Exhale, supine twist. Keep that straight right leg today. You can adjust your grip. It can slide up your shin, but really focus on keeping straight legs. Maybe your gaze comes towards your right hand. And let gravity do the work. Start to bend the right knee and roll back onto your back. Send the right leg long. Now pulling the left knee up and in for half wind removing. Find the grip around your shin. Move the left thigh outside of your rib cage. And then pull the knee down towards the chest. Keep both shoulders grounded. Now release the grip on the left leg. And this time send your left arm out long and find the grip on the right ankle or the left ankle or inner left foot. And inhale to straighten your left leg. Exhale, supine twist, roll to your right side. And adjust your grip wherever you need to keep that top leg straight. Maybe you gaze to your left hand. I love this shape with the straight leg. You really get a nice deeper stretch in the outer thigh. Start to bend the right or the left knee, come back to center. Then come into your happy baby. Knees come towards shoulders. Find the grip on the inner, outer edges of your feet. Whatever feels good, let yourself rock around here. Coming into your full wind removing pose, bring your both knees into your chest and hug around your shins. On your inhale, lift your forehead up to meet your knees. Exhale, release to your final resting shape, corpse pose, maybe more reclined butterfly. Maybe you slide a little pillow under your shoulders for a supported fish. Just let your feet fall open if you're in corpse pose. And then everyone lick your lips and swallow to release any tension from your jaw. I will guide you out today. So let yourself fully release here. Come back to your serenity. Yogis, you're welcome to stay in your resting shape as long as you'd like today. If you're ready to be guided out, you can begin to deepen your breath. Start to trace your thumb across your fingertips. Turn your nose to your left shoulder, and then back to your right shoulder. Rotate your thighs inwards and outwards. And inhale, find your long body stretch. Exhale, roll into a fetal position, coming to either side. And then as you're ready, press yourself up to your seat. Finding your meditation seat, draw our hands together at heart center. Thanking yourself for making it to your mat today. Spending the 60 minutes giving back to yourself. Emptying the air from our lungs one last time together. Inhale, lift the thumbs to the third eye center, the space between your eyebrows. Exhale, hinge forward, sealing in our practice. Namaste. Thank you, yogis. I just wanted to say one little thing. I applied to have this class be an outdoor class at the park here. I was looking at Mill Ruins. We'll see if it's available. So Sundays might become an outdoor class, and then if the weather's bad, we'll continue to stream it. So we'll kind of just like probably decide the night before what we think is going to happen. But anyway, I'm excited. So I wanted to let you know if you come to this class regularly, we might be shifting it to outdoors. We'll kind of try to keep it centrally located in Northeast. But that's all I've got for you today. Enjoy your Sunday. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.